So you watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and don't know what Inquisitors are? Well, I'm about to tell ya. So if you watch the Kenobi show, you of course know Reva and the Grand Inquisitor, who looks like this in Star Wars Rebels. He's a lot scarier in Rebels, I'm telling you that. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Rebels was the first show or content to introduce Inquisitors, and these were the main antagonists in Rebels. That on the far right is the fifth brother, who was also in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and I believe that's the seventh sister and the eighth brother. Don't come after me. So the Imperial Inquisition was a program created by Palpatine to hunt the remaining Jedi after Order 66. They're based on Coruscant and here at the Fortress Inquisitorius, which we saw in the Kenobi show and Jedi Fallen Order. Quick tidbit, this is something I never realized before I started reading the books, playing the video games, and that is, at the time of Order 66, there were around 10,000 Jedi in the galaxy. So it makes sense there's quite a few left after Order 66. Those being Jedi who were already dispersed remotely throughout the galaxy, and of course Padawans, Knights, and Masters that escaped. So who are the Inquisitors? Well, we know from Star Wars Rebels that the Grand Inquisitor was actually a former Jedi temple guard. But now we need to go back in time. Because Star Wars Rebels takes place about 15 years after the start of the Empire, Kenobi show takes place 10 years after the start of the Empire, Jedi Fallen Order takes place only 5 years after the start of the Empire. And if you've played the game, you know it's already pretty bleak. Now in Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis encounters the second sister and the ninth sister. The Purge Troopers should also be noted. They're specialized stormtroopers that are trained to hunt Jedi, alongside the Inquisitors. It's through the second sister and the ninth sister that we really find out how Inquisitors are made. We also get insight from Seer Jenda, the second sister's former master. Master Jenda tells Cal that shortly after Order 66, her and her Padawan Trilla, or the second sister, were caught along with some younglings they were protecting. They were then taken to the Fortress Inquisitorius, where they faced horrible torture and attempted brainwashing. The second sister also has a monologue about this when her and Cal show down on Kashyyyk. She says that she was a former Jedi, but after facing that torture, manipulation, and mutilation, she became an Inquisitor, and she says Cal will too when they catch him. Of course, it's also assumed that Inquisitors could have become Inquisitors willingly, so it seems like most of them are brainwashed former Jedi, and I'm really excited to see this new Inquisitor story in Tales of the Jedi. He's got that creepy mask, y'all, and I low-key wonder if we know who he is already? Knowing that most all the Inquisitors are former Jedi, it seems totally plausible Ahsoka knows this guy.